Hi, this is Cecilia from Tarot by Cecilia, and today is Saturday, February 18th, 2017. The tarot card for today is the Ten of Swords. First, I want to give a shout out, which I don't usually do, to my friend Jim. And the reason I'm doing this is because this is his birthday, and I want to say happy birthday, but to be born on a day when, it kind of flip-flops between the two signs, I know there's many of you out there that can relate. He's often like, well, what do I look at? Do I look at Pisces? Do I look at Aquarius? What am I? And sometimes you have to go back and find out exactly what was going on when you were born. Anyway, let's move on here and see, because today's card is one of those ones that people really dread, okay? And I'm not sure why. It's one of the most maligned cards in the tarot deck. It very often creates a problem for me when it comes out on my page. And, that's not with the people who are reading it, but, with the powers that be saying, oh, no, we don't like this picture. And, wait a minute here. This is one of those cards. It's always, showing someone being stabbed in the back. I have a very pleasant picture here today from I think it's the Wheel of Change Tarot. And so we shouldn't have any backlash from this. But, it's about stress. It's about defeat. It's about, feeling like you've been stabbed in the back. But at the same time, it's about so much more. And if you follow this on a daily basis, you will love seeing tomorrow's card, because things are always darkest before the light. And what I'm really thinking here is not that it's a dark day. I think it's more of that overcoming stress. Even if it's one particular situation that's had you down for a long time. Earlier this week, we talked about going back to late February, early March of last year, and something that just wasn't quite clicking for you. This is where you're standing up and you're brushing yourself off and you're like, all right, universe, I'm ready. And you can take that stress and you can, I always say knock it down one by one. You start with the little stuff, kind of work, in those peripheral areas and get things out of the way. You clear the way for what's really bugging you the most. And it would appear that you've made progress with that finally. So this is the most awesome thing, and this is not saying that life will never be stressful again, because obviously it will. And it's not saying that, there won't be challenges, because obviously there will. But I think with the last 5 years, the last year, the last 2 years, all these different cycles that are going on, you're like, I kind of think I get it. I can rise above it, and I can handle it all so much better. It's an amazing thing, and it's an amazing feeling when you start to recognize the energies and the patterns and know what it is that you can do. Sometimes all you can do is leave them be, and that's a hard thing for many people. But I really think that you'll find that you're sort of just getting up and walking away from everything that has been, making you feel stabbed in the back for such a very long time. So it's an amazing moment to be alive. We're in between eclipses. Change is here. It's happening on a daily basis. You kind of need a scorecard to keep up with it. So don't think you have it all figured out just because you know what's going on today, okay? There is a great deal more to come. And it's zigging and zagging you and leading you toward something wonderful. You need to believe in that. You need to remember that and keep the faith. I want to thank you all very much for listening. I'll see you here again tomorrow. And as always, have a great day.